So, first of all, to the promoter of this event in George Rose. George, must be good to be back here at the Wynn Entertainment Centre where we've got such good memories after that performance last time out by Sam Goodman against Mark Schliebs.
Well, mate, I absolutely love what you said. This is fast becoming Sam Goodman's house, and this is what it feels like being back here too. It's great to be coming back to Wollongong after the reception that we've had both times before that we've been here. The performance from Sam last time that we were here was absolutely fantastic, and I cannot wait to be here again on July 10 for what's going to be a crazy card. I mean, the card that we've assembled for this fight, these guys should not be taking any of these fights. They're very difficult fights for everybody involved, and the fact that they're willing to put it all on the line in this, just like Sam Goodman's putting it all on the line in his fight, is going to make for an outstanding night of fights.
Talk to me about the risk factor that is involved in Sam Goodman's fight against the world number 8 here. It's a risky fight, no doubt, but he's putting it all on the line because he's mandatory, as we said, to one of the best fighters in the world and a big paycheck as well in Naoya Inoue. We saw him get in the ring. Clearly a fight is welcomed there, but he's taking this instead. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, look, mate, it's a big risk, but I've got nothing but respect for Sam and his team. Nobody knows Sam Goodman better than him and his team, and knows what he's capable of and what he will do in the ring. And you know, we're a nation of punters. Australians love a punt, but not many people would put their career on the line the way that Sam Goodman is. He's taken a punt on his career and he's putting it all on the line in this fight, but it's to prepare him for what lays around the corner, and what that is the opportunity to fight one of the greatest fighters of this generation, and he's putting that all at risk here in Wollongong on July 10, and man, I absolutely love it. You know, I'm nervous about it. I'm nervous about it, and everyone should be. You know, he's a mandatory. He's the guy that's next in line, and he's putting it all on the line against a guy undefeated in 26 fights. It's not a bum. It's not a tomato can. It's a guy that can fight and has got the track record to prove it. Undefeated in 26 fights. Not many people get to that point in their career, and Sam Goodman's going to step in the ring against a bloke like that July 10 here in Wollongong and put it all on the line.
But George, fundamentally, he probably shouldn't be doing this. Have you tried to talk any sense into the Goodman camp?
Hey, look, I love people who want to take the risk. I love people who want to get in and put on a show for the fans, and that's what Sam Goodman's doing, is that he's bringing another big fight here to Wollongong. You know, we're getting a lot more limited in the big cards that we can put on here in Australia. You know, we've got Tim Tszyu fighting overseas, so now you want to be on a big card, you want to have a big card. It's Sam Goodman who's leading the way for that here in Australia at the moment, and we want to make sure that we get a really good event on here in Wollongong. And you know, like you said, fundamentally he probably shouldn't be doing it. He could sit it out and wait, but the best preparation for him, his team knows the best preparation for him. They know that a tough fight is going to prepare him to fight, you know, one of the greatest fighters of our generation. So he's ready to upset Inoue in a short period, but first of all, he's got to get through this really tough fight on July 10. And you know, we will all be on the edge of our seats. Everybody should be, because Sam Goodman is risking everything. So, you know, we're all got to be in his corner and all be backing him up and cheer him home, as I'm sure the Mad Bunch will. They always do. They turn it on here in Wollongong, but it's going to make for a fun night.
In the main event, though, we will see the mandatory world title challenger at super bantamweight, who's 18-0. He takes on Chanai Warawat, who calls himself Rockman from Thailand, who has 26 fights and is undefeated, the number 8 in the world at super bantam. Sam, great to see you again. How does it feel for you walking back into this venue where you had such success, where you used to work over the road, you live around the corner, and seeing your name again up in lights?
Look, it brings me great pride to be back here and to bring another big show back to Wollongong. It was so good the first time that, you know, we had to do it again. So I'm stoked to be here. Another big show, another big card, and hopefully another big performance from yourself.
Tell us about your opponent in this fight. We know he's number 8 in the world, he's undefeated, and clearly this is a big challenge. Is he the right guy for you to be going in against when you're risking that enormous shot at Naoya Inoue and all the money that comes with it?
Absolutely. I've got to be tested and I've got to fight world-class guys. And look, I'm a gambler, Ben. You know, I've got to roll the dice. So look, I'm going all in again.
Do you? What are your memories of what happened in Japan? Getting in the ring there with Inoue, and clearly he's someone who wants to fight you. What was that like to know that you're so close to all of those belts and to what that would represent?
Look, it was a crazy experience. We hustled our way ringside. We yelled out at him, and we ended up in the ring. So it was good. You know, I'm on his radar, and he's obviously on mine. So look, I've got a job to do here in July, but make no mistake, after this one, I'll be sitting out and I'll be waiting for my shot.
It is a huge risk, though. You must acknowledge that. Has anyone said to you that this is unwise, that you should be waiting around for that fight instead of risking it all against this guy?
Look, I know what prepares me best for that opportunity, and I've got to stay active. I've got to stay busy, and look, I need another test at that world level before I take on Inoue. So, look, it's the plan my team have come up with. I trust in my team, and I trust in their process and their plans. So, look, it's about putting me in the best possible spot, not just to fight the monster, but to beat him. So that's what we're going to do.
What was it like in this venue, getting your stoppage victory against Mark Schliebs after all that had been said last time out? What was that emotion like, and do you want to experience it again with the Mad Bunch?
Look, we will be experiencing another victory, and, you know, it's going to be another sweet one on world level. You know, a world-class opponent, a guy that's highly ranked with the WBC, and, you know, everyone knows what's next after this one. So, look, this is going to be a big event, a big show, and I'm going to put on a big performance. So I've got a lot in front of me, and, you know, I can't slip up here. So, look, I'm going to do a job on this guy, get him out of there, and then on to the next one.
And final words for the Mad Bunch and anyone else who's considering getting here to the Wynn Entertainment Centre or watching, of course, on Main Event. Tickets have gone on sale today as well.
Yeah, get in quick, get your tickets, because you know what this place was like last time. It's only going to be bigger again, and look, it's going to be rocking, it's going to be rowdy. You know what they bring.
Mate, Ben Damon just touched on it up there, but obviously a big risk for you. Not only the world title potential on the line coming up against it, but also $1 million payday with Inoue. Like, why take all this risk? Not just your belts and your titles, but your money as well.
Look, I didn't get in this sport to become a millionaire when I was 10 years old. You know, it's all nice and I want to get paid at the end of it. But look, it's about putting me in the position to win these world titles and to put me in the best position to win them. So, look, my team believed another hit out at world level and another tough test, just getting in there and competing again, you know. So it's that's what it's about, getting in there, staying active, getting busy, and then, you know, this will be my last fight before the monster. After this fight, everything I do, even now, everything I do is, you know, pushing me towards those world titles, and it's with that end goal in mind. And this guy's just a guy that's in front of me. I can't slip up. I've got to have full focus on him, but I know what lies ahead. So look, I'm not taking it lightly. Yeah, this is everything for me.
I thought, Sam, in your last performance against Schliebs, it was a guy you didn't take lightly, and he talked a good game, didn't he? But I thought that was probably the most menacing performance I've seen from you. Are we going to see that again against the Rockman? Do you want to be dominant? Do you want to be aggressive and I guess set the tone from the outset?
Yeah, absolutely. I always look to put the pressure on, but it's calculated. It's, you know, I'll be seeing how the fight goes as well. So I'll see what I need to see out of him early, and then once I see what I need to see, I'll be going forward and putting the pressure on. Don't make any mistake about that. But look, he is a credible opponent. He's world ranked. He's handy. He's undefeated for a reason. So look, early on I might have to suss him out a little bit, but you know, I think from watching what I've seen of him that I've got more than enough to handle this bloke.
All right, Sammy Goodman, thank you so much for your time. We'll see you on July 10. Good luck in the bout. We'll bring in